Let's do some more tutorials for indefinite integral by using use substitution method. Example number 1. Integral of 6x times 3x squared plus 2 to the 5 dx. Solution. Integral of 6x times 3x squared plus 2 to the 5 dx. Take this 3x squared plus 2 equals to u. We just supposed 3x squared plus 2 as u. Take derivative on both sides. Du over dx equals to 6x plus u. Bring this dx here. We have now du equals to 6x dx. Replace 3x squared plus 2 by u here and 6x dx by du. Take the integration of u to the 5. U to the 5 plus 1 or 5 plus 1 plus arbitrary constant. We use this formula integral of x to the n dx. The value of n here is 5. 5 plus 1 or 5 plus 1. Finally, we got 1 over 6 times u to the 6 plus c. At the end, when you finished, you have to substitute back the value of u. Just substitute back the value of u, which was 3x squared plus 2. And here is the answer. Example number 2. Integral of 2 over x minus 5 under the root dx. Solution. Make x minus 5 equals to u. Take derivative on both sides. We have du equals to dx. Now replace x minus 5 by u and dx by du. Take the stored side of the integration and make u under the root equals to u to the 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is the value for under the root. Bring this u to the 1 over 2 to the numerator to become the minus 1 over 2. Take its integration. After integration, we got 2 times u to the minus 1 over 2 plus 1 or minus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus arbitrary constant. Again, we used here this formula integral of x to the n. The value for n is minus 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2 plus 1 or minus 1 over 2 plus 1. Minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. 2 times 2 equals to 4. 4 times x minus 5 to the 1 over 2 plus c. At the end, we just substituted back the value of u. And this is the final answer. Example number 3. Integral of 2x over 2 plus x squared under the root minus 2 times 2 plus x squared under the root dx. Solution. Integral of 2x over 2 plus x squared under the root minus 2 times 2 plus x squared under the root dx. Let 2 plus x squared equals to u. Take derivative on both sides to have du equals to 2x dx. Replace 2 plus x squared by u here and 2x dx by du. U under the root minus 2 times u under the root equals to integral of 1 over minus u under the root du. Make this minus u under the root equals to minus u to the 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is the value for under the root. And bring this minus u to the 1 over 2 to numerator to have minus integral of u to the minus 1 over 2 du. Take its integration integration of minus u to the minus 1 over 2 equals to minus u to the minus 1 over 2 plus 1 or minus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus arbitrary constant. Again, we used this formula here. The value for n is minus 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2 plus 1 or minus 1 over 2 plus 1. Minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Take this 2 to the numerator. And here is our final answer. Minus 2 times u to the 1 over 2 plus c. But we have to substitute back the value of u, remember. And the value of u was 2 plus x squared. Example number 4. Integral of x squared over 1 minus 2 times x cubed under the root dx. Solution. Let's suppose 1 minus 2 x cubed equals to u. Take derivative on both sides. We have now du equals to minus 6x squared dx. Separate the x variable and we have now x squared dx equals to minus du of 6. Just replace 1 minus 2 x cubed by u here and x squared dx by minus du of 6. Take the 6 outside of the integration, we have minus 1 over 6. And make this u under the root equals to u to the 1 over 2. Bring this u to the 1 over 2 to numerator to have minus 1 over 6 times under the root u to the minus 1 over 2. Take its integration and we use this formula here. Integral of x to the n. The value of n is minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 plus 1 or minus 1 over 2 plus 1. Plus arbitrary constant. Minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. And minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Divide 6 by 2 to get 3. And here is the final answer. Minus 1 over 3 times u to the 1 over 2 plus c. But remember, we have to substitute back the value of u, which is 1 minus 2x cubed. Here is the final answer. Example number 5. Solve integral of x over 2 times 1 minus x under the root dx. Solution. Let's suppose 1 minus x equals to u. And now take derivative on both sides. We have du of dx equals to minus 1. Integral of x over 2 times u under the root. We just replace 1 minus x by u here. Solve it further. Integral of 1 minus u over 2 times u to the 1 over 2 times minus du. If we take this term, can we write x equals to 1 minus u? Yes, we can write. Just replace the x by 1 minus u here and dx with minus du. Make u under the root equals to u to the 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is the value for under the root. Solve it further. We have now minus under the root u to the 1 over 2 minus u to the 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 du. Separate the terms here. We just made two subterms from the above one. Integrate this term here and the right side term plus arbitrary constant. We applied this formula, integral of x to the n dx. The value of n for the first term is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 plus 1 or 1 over 2 plus 1. And the value of n for the second term is 3 over 2. 3 over 2 plus 1 or 3 over 2 plus 1. 2 will be cancelled with the 2. And here 2 will cancel with the 2. And here is our final stage. Remember, we need to substitute back the value of u here. and the value of u is 1 minus x, and this is our final answer.